Hi there everyone, it's Laura here, Philanthropy Manager at the WCA. Just here today to give you some updates on this Wednesday live at lunch. Today I'm in a different location, so I've been outside quite a lot recently, but I'm actually inside one of our childcare rooms today. So really happy to have a little bit of a change of scenery, and I wanted to come in here today because we have a couple of events that are coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I wanted to talk a little bit with you about those. So the first one is really exciting. It's called We Are Women. And that's actually taking place over the next couple of days. And so great thanks already to Rocky Johnson and the whole We Are Women committee that have come together and are working with staff at the WCA, including Lisa and lots of other people to really put on a wonderful event. And what's really exciting is that this event is actually benefiting children's services at the WCA. So we have lots of services that we provide to children. The first one I'll talk about is obviously childcare. We're in one of our childcare rooms right now. As you can see, we try and make this place warm and welcoming, and just a really friendly place for children to spend time when their parent is maybe receiving services in our building. We also have books, we have motivational quotes like this one here, and we have lots of other fun and exciting things for the children to play with here. We also have things like clinical services for children where we use play therapy. We have so many different things that really help children on their journey towards freedom. And so to talk a little bit more about what's happening with We Are Women, so from tomorrow, we have a great auction. It's starting from tomorrow on Thursday. And then on Sunday at 6:30, we have a concert with so many wonderful artists that are joining us to support the Women's and Children's Alliance, the WCA. And we're going to post the link that you can use to be able to sign up. We'll post that at the end of the Facebook Live. So you can use that to be able to sign up and join us for this week-long activities that we have with We Are Women. So thanks so much to all of our community members that have come together to make that a success. It's going to be a wonderful event, and as I said, all of the money raised is going to benefit children's services, which is really, really awesome. So that's the first event that I wanted to talk about. And the second one, which of course is coming up very quickly, we've been talking about this for a few weeks now, and that's our Healing Begins with Hope event. That really is one of our signature events that takes place. It's actually going to be next week. So traditionally we've done an in-person breakfast, but this year we're doing something a little bit different. So we are moving to virtual like many other wonderful nonprofits. We've made that decision for the safety of everyone concerned, but that doesn't mean that the event won't be as meaningful as it has been in previous years. And one of the things that is really, really awesome about this event is that it actually allows you to hear firsthand from some of our courageous survivors, on their journeys towards freedom and how the WCA has helped them get there. So next week, starting from noon on October 30th, we're going to have 3 different opportunities to watch our Healing Begins with Hope presentation. So one will be noon on October 30th. One will be 7 p.m. on October 30th, and the other one will be at 10 a.m. on October 31st. And we're going to post the link shortly into the comments box. We're doing that right now, where you can register using Eventbrite. And it's super easy, and one of the great things that we talk about, this event is a fundraising and an outreach event. We've seen so many changes in the world, but in the services that we are able to provide. And a big thing that has been impacted is our ability to do outreach. And so this event is a really wonderful opportunity for members of our community to learn about the work that we do, but more importantly, learn how you can help survivors of domestic abuse and sexual assault on their journey towards safety, healing and freedom. So it's a really wonderful event. If you can join us, I would ask you to make some time. It'll actually be around a 40 minute presentation. So it's a great thing to watch maybe during your lunch hour or, around dinner time. Just really wonderful if you can join us. So I hope you will register. And obviously we'll be talking a lot more about this as we come into the final week before our event, whether that be social media posts or different things. Okay, so lots of people joining us. I see that Tracy and Cody say hi, so hi to them too. And thank you to everybody that's joining us today to listen to me speak. So the other thing that I wanted to talk a little bit with you about, again, kind of follows along that outreach work that's so vital and so important to us, is actually talking about our ambassador program. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this in November and December, so in the coming months, but I kind of just wanted to provide a bit of an introduction. So our ambassadors are people that work closely with the WCA, members of the public that are committed to our mission and to volunteering to help us achieve that mission and vision. And so ambassadors effectively agree to share our information and share resources with members of their community. And, ways that ambassadors are getting involved at the moment potentially is inviting their friends, family, colleagues to our Healing Begins with Hope event. But also it's about doing things like sharing our social media posts on your social media or sending emails to let people know about the work that we're doing. So ambassadors are really, really important, and they are so crucial in our ability to get our messaging out there. I can see that people are commenting on the fact that I'm sat on the beanbag. The beanbag is very comfy, which is something we all need in our lives right now. But back to ambassadors, ambassadors are just a really key part to helping us spread the message. And I think as this pandemic continues and, there are restrictions around meeting in groups or holding events, ambassadors are going to become more and more important to help us really get our messaging out there and spread the word about what we do. And so, as I said, we're going to talk a lot more about ambassadors in the coming months. But I wanted to give you this little introduction now and just say to all those ambassadors, thank you. That's a great question that I'm getting come through. What is an ambassador? So an ambassador is basically somebody who spreads the mission and our vision within their own communities. And different ways that you can do this is hosting an If These Walls Can Talk tour. It's also about bringing people to events that we have a bit virtual at the moment. And it's just about being somebody that is passionate about the work that we do and believes in sharing our mission with others. And so from a time commitment perspective, it's actually not too much time at all. A lot of the things that help us can be done from your own home, whether that's hosting an information session virtually or just, like I said, sharing some of our information. And so if you are interested in being an ambassador, we'll post our email address, which is philanthropy@WCA-Boise. And you can just, reach out and get in touch with us if that's what you're interested in. So that's basically a lot of the things that I had to talk about today. As I said, over the next week especially, you'll be hearing a lot more from us. We have the great event starting tomorrow with We Are Women, and that special concert that's happening on Sunday at 6:30 is definitely worth a watch. And, it's just wonderful to continue to help us preserve our services for children through that event. And then obviously our signature event is taking place next week. We're very excited to be able to share our information with you. These are difficult times, and we hope that everybody that watches will understand more about the services that we provide and why we have to, preserve those services and provide the stability that we need to continue helping victims of domestic abuse and sexual assault. And so with that being said, I think this quote is what I will end with, and it says, "Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way, which I think is a wonderful quote. There's lots of mountains to climb at the moment, but we're definitely committed to helping those survivors climb their own mountains towards freedom. So thank you so much for your time today. Like I said, you'll be hearing more from me over the next few weeks and months. So really happy to be able to connect with you today. Take care.